Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You're welcome back to our channel. I am Joy Ozen. How are you all doing today? So today I'll be sharing with you natural homemade remedy for irregular period. Not just only irregular period. If your period does not flow the way it's supposed to flow, or your period come once in a while, this natural homemade remedy is for you. You are going to just use just three ingredients for this natural homemade remedy. And also, if you are trying to get pregnant and you don't see your period, it's almost impossible because without your period you cannot track ovulation. So the very first thing you have to treat when you are trying to get pregnant is your period. You have to try and get your period back. So we'll be making this home remedy with just three ingredients. And also, irregular period has stopped a lot of women from getting pregnant, women of reproductive age. So I will advise you that I have a video on how to get pregnant with irregular period. Go and check it out. Irregular period is really very important for you to treat, especially when you are not yet in your menopause and your period stop, or you are a young woman that don't see your period always. Without that, you can't get pregnant. And also, 80% of what I say is from my own experience, so you can go ahead to and Google it. These three ingredients are natural, and these are the things, as I've said before, we have at home. So irregular period is what you don't have to take for granted at all. So let's go ahead to the kitchen and make our natural homemade remedy for irregular periods. Let's go. So this is our ginger, it's one of the ingredients we are going to use to make this homemade natural remedy for irregular period. Ginger is one of the most powerful herbs with magical properties that stimulates menstrual flow. It promotes menstruation. So if you don't see your menstruation, or your menstruation doesn't flow the way it's supposed to flow, or you have pains during menstruation, ginger is really very important. Apart from this, ginger does lot of things. Ginger is one of the most effective and natural remedy that you can use to cure any ailment, and especially for menstrual period, ginger is really very important. The very first thing we have to do is we have to wash the ginger very well, because we have to boil it with the skin, because it comes from the shop and at times it's not really clean. So wash it very well. You can actually buy your ginger and put it in the fridge. You can put it in the fridge to still keep it really fresh. So wash our ginger now. And then for the menstruation is really very important. If you are not seeing your menstruation, ginger is really very important for you. Make sure it's really washed. Look at the water. You can see the water is really dirty. So we'll take this water away and we'll just put a little one to rinse it a little. Just a little to rinse it a little to make sure that yes, it's really clean, because we are going to eat it. Yes, it's better now. The very next thing is we have to chop our ginger. Chop it into smaller bits, smaller size. Into smaller size. Yes, you can chop it the way you want it, but this is not too big and it's not too small, so it's really okay like this. So now the very next thing we have to do when our ginger is already chopped is we'll get our pot, preferably a smaller one, so it's better, small pot, and we'll measure the water 300 ml. But if you don't have anything to measure, you can use disposable cup, like two. Yeah, you can just pour two of that into the pots. If not, you use the measure. I always use measure for everything I do. So yes, you just put 300 ml of water and put the ginger inside. Put the ginger inside. Now straight we have to take it to cook. So we're going to cook for like 15 to 18 minutes, and you can put it on. You don't have to make the let it to be too high, so you make it like medium heat for it, and stir a little. Just stir a little to make sure that everything is okay. Stir a little, yeah. So while this is getting ready, when it's already like after it like 15 minutes to 18 minutes, we'll bring it down and let it cool down. You have to let it cool down before you can add any other ingredients. Let it cool down. So when it's really cooled down and there's no flames coming out from it, now we'll go to our very next ingredients. Lemon. Yes, lemon is one really very important ingredient too. So cut our lemons into two, and we're going to squeeze the juice out of it. Squeeze the juice out of it, and we need the juice, so this can help us a little so that the seeds don't go in there. Lemon is really very important, and you can always buy it and store in the fridge. It's really important. Yes, our juice is ready. So you take your sieve and a glass cup, just sieve the water to make sure that the ginger doesn't go in there. Fine, you can't just take everything away, but at least you are sure that those big ones doesn't enter. And so you can see it's ready. It's ready. Our ginger tea is ready. Now put the lemon in there. Just stir a little, and we are going for our third ingredient, honey. Yes, honey is really very important. You see that all are natural ingredients, and most of these things we have at home, we should not take them for granted. So this is really very important. It can help you to calm those pains down that you always have in your menstrual period. And if you have not seen your period, it can help you bring back your period. Just stir a little. So this you can take in the morning before you eat, and also in the evening before you sleep. If it's for you to see your period, you can take it for like 3 days, then you wait for the 3rd day. But if it's maybe during your period you have pains, you can take it. Yeah, you can take it so that the pains can stop, and our tea is ready. So you can see it's easy and simple, and really effective. It's really effective. So I will encourage you to try it, and don't forget to check our other video on how to get pregnant with irregular period. If you have a question, please leave it at the comment section, and if you like this video, please give us thumbs up and leave a comment for a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed to our channel, make sure you do that today, because we'll be having more of this video on natural remedies. Until then, I'm Joy OZ. Bye.